Getting involved in a student organization is an excellent way to take a leadership role and interact with peers. It enriches your learning experience by extending it beyond academics. And Michael R. Schmidt is a professor of political science at the University of Iowa. I figured his quote would be a great start to my presentation. These are just some of the sources that I use throughout my presentation. We have Michael R. Schmidt, we have Maddie J. Stepanek at maddieonline.com, and just some other student involvement websites. There's just a continuing list of all the sources that I used. My name is Michael Rangel, and Mr. Aston, who is actually a professor at Michigan State University, said, "Getting and staying involved is one of the most important things you can do while in college. Involvement is defined as any activity outside the classroom which enhances and contributes to student learning." Mr. Maddie J. Stepanek said, "Unity is strength. When there's teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved." And I really began to learn this as I was in the Student Government Association this past year at Blinn. The need. The need is the importance of joining student organizations and clubs throughout college. It is so important to get involved whenever you get into college. I'm a new student orientation leader at Blinn, and all the freshmen that I saw, I just told them to get involved in something. We have over 40 different clubs at Blinn. It's so many different things from math, the science, the ping pong clubs, just to get involved. And the mission is to increase overall student involvement on all of our college campuses. Why is this a need? Getting involved in student organizations and clubs builds up so many leadership skills and communication skills that you're going to need to know for the rest of your life. It's also a resume builder. It helps build community, helps students become connected to their school, and you also discover your passions and strengths. And Mr. Mordecai Brownlee, who's the Dean of Student Life at Blinn and Brenham, he once told me, he said, "You're never going to find out what you want to do in life by just locking yourself in your dorm room all your college experience. You have to get out, get involved, and see what you do and don't like." Who has this need? Every college student has this need. It is very vital to know how to communicate and lead others when entering into the real world. Maya Angelou once said, "When you do nothing, you feel overwhelmed and powerless. But when you get involved, you feel the sense of hope and accomplishment that comes from knowing you are working to make things better." We plan by achieving our goal by hosting more events this year. We're pushing for more campus-wide support of all of our teams. That's baseball, basketball, football, our band, and even our theatrical plays. If all goes according to plan, overall student involvement should begin to pick up within the next year. In this case, if you start out at a community college, those bigger universities really do pay attention to your student involvement and all the clubs and organizations you were involved in. Here at Blinn, we are expecting a significant increase in overall student involvement, particularly within our student clubs and organizations. According to Julie Mayfield, she has 5 reasons for getting involved. And these 5 reasons are: it allows students to become connected to the school, it helps them build community, helps to discover passions and strengths. It's also a resume builder, and sometimes busier kids do better in all areas. Former President John F. Kennedy said, "Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other." And always remember that. So in summary, student involvement is extremely important. By getting involved, you learn so many different leadership and communication skills that you're going to need to know for the rest of your life. But most importantly, you learn a lot about yourself. Now all you have to do is get up and get involved. Thank you.